PGA Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Here we are at the Genesis Invitational, one of the top events each year on the schedule. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam here as we keep an eye on this player who's been trailing in the tournament but has a real opportunity today.
They do. They need to get out there, though, and start firing at some flags. They've been playing very conservative all week long, and you can't continue to do that with any hopes of winning. You have to go ahead and start trying to take advantage of the conditions. Hit it close a few more times. And until they start doing that, I don't see them catching the leaders.
Well, it's all set up for an exciting event. Can't wait to get into this. And he's safely on the green with that shot. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Ooh, right by the hole. Good chance this one, right on 6 feet.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Getting off to a great start at this event.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first, great job.
Here we are at the second tee.
I've never seen a golf course where you're so happy to start off birdie bogey. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. The second hole, pretty straight away off the tee shot. The second shot moves a little bit from left to right, back up the hill. There is some space on the right-hand side to miss your second shot up by the green, but there's no guarantees that it'll kick hard enough right to left to get back on the green. It's a sensational second hole.
Going with the hybrid.
Just a bit outside into the rough.
This lie's not great.
Yes, this is like a big bowl of spinach salad. It's just gnarly in there.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She had a bad previous hole, came off with bogey.
Okay, time to return to the action. And a par putt awaits him.
These are on rails, looking good.
Oh, that's a clutch par. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard, we've arrived at a par 4. That's the kind of strike that's going to make them come back every day of the week. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
And from about 105 yards, what a drive that was.
Great shot. Putting for birdie.
This one's looking good.
And that will drop in for birdie. Sitting at 1 over for the event. Here we are at the 4th hole.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
This one's headed right, Rich. Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's 2 strokes ahead in this group rivalry today.
Here's Brooke Henderson's next shot. This is from miles away.
This for a birdie run.
That'll sting a bit. This one to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard. Ooh. And this next putt, it's for bogey. Oh, that's a nice line. Okay, steady now. And this one will be for double bogey. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Chance here to reclaim a bit of focus after that double at the last.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
Bit wayward there. Second shot here on the 5th. Opting for the 9-iron. I'm pretty sure they had their sights set on hitting the green there.
Can't fault him there. This rough is nasty. No fault in missing the green.
Straight out of the top draw.
Love watching this player around the greens.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Well, she's in 5th, and she'll want to climb from there.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Trailing by 7 after that hole. This one's a par 3.
What an incredible design this is. And it really just takes this green and it makes it into a section of 4. The back right, the front right, front left, and back left, they all have their unique features to it, and that all is due to the simple fact that that bunker, which is tiny, minuscule, almost not even there, it basically shapes that green into the 4 quadrants. It is just an amazing design.
And this one is for his par. Sitting at 3 over for the event. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it, but again, you push it a little bit and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Lovely touch. Well played.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. That's outstanding. What a putt.
Before this putt was hit, they looked their playing partner in the eye and gave a signal. That was mean, but fair.
Time to step on your tee shot here at this long par 4. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Playing from around 160 yards. Going with the 9-iron, I think.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Oh, these are big momentum putts. Let's make this one from 9 feet. Oh, what a super shot. He's currently tied for 13th.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that's a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. 18 feet to the cup.
Little birdie look in here. It's tracking.
Well, we always enjoy tournament play, but there's nothing better than a rivalry in golf. And how about that play? Moving a lot closer to their rival now. All right, Rich, we've made the turn now into the final 9. What are your thoughts so far?
Well, Luke, this rivalry we've been watching has been fun. This player's behind their rival as we make the turn, and it'll be fun to see how this matchup shakes out.
That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the sand.
What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
Oh, she's taken the lead in this rivalry, but can she hold on to it?
Let's get back to it, shall we? All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Didn't that look good for a long time? A par putt awaits. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Pegging it up on the 11th hole here.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
Wonderfully played. Getting ready to play their third.
Wow, very aggressive play on this approach, putting some pressure on their rival Brooke Henderson.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. Oh, here he comes into the top 10 with a bolt. And with that now, back to level par.
Got a
Nicely done. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, that one's looking good. That was a top effort, that one. So close to going down.
Well, this is what you got to expect when you're coming up against a tour player. They put the pressure on.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Left yourself an opportunity. Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Get in the hole. Well, that should limit the damage. Nicely done. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
Now 6 strokes back after that hole. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left, requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
Well, this one's going right at the flag. Important putt here. They make it. They're into the top 5. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. Step aside, gents. This man's marching into the top 5. He finds himself at a share of 4.
Is not deep, but it's certainly wide, and it does tilt from right to left at a pretty good clip. Historically, it's not the easiest par 3 on this golf course, but for me, I think different.
This putt to move into a share of 2nd place. That's inside the range, and with that, he'll move to 3 under par. Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
It's been so tight. She's tied here with her rival. And can she pull ahead now?
Well, that's going to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
All right, Henny, putt.
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. And down she goes. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's currently in 2nd place, hoping to overtake the leader.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is stepping up to the 16th tee now.
It's an island green, if you can believe that. It's surrounded by bunkers. I think this is another one of the all-time great designs. It's only about 160 yards, Luke, but the whole green is surrounded by bunkers. Everything feeds towards the center and the front of this green once it gets on there. I just think this is a magnificent design. If you hit it in any one of those bunkers, making a par will be nearly impossible.
Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. And that finds him in a share of second. Now at the 17th hole.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot, straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Absolutely. Love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Oh, you've made it. What a play. And back to the course with the live action. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Talk about long range. I mean, they don't even make jets that go this far.
That's disappointing. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
They've got this putt to pull ahead of Brooke Henderson. This rivalry could get interesting here.
Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. It never feels nice. A 3-putt par here. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. And now striding to the final tee of this round.
Tee shot up the hill. Fairway tilts significantly from left to right. Missing it out to the right is a massive no-no. You'll be blocked out by a bunch of eucalyptus trees that you cannot hit it through. Second shot is to a green that actually tilts away from the players, not towards them, even though the second shot is uphill. Green is historically one of the firmest on the golf course, and getting it close is nearly impossible. It is a heck of a finishing hole.
Yep, they Houdini'd that. That's brilliant.
A chance to move to 5 under par. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And that'll be all she wrote. So after 36 holes, some solid golf from our player has them in contention for a win on the weekend.
2 rounds down. I'm liking what I'm seeing from this player. Looking forward to seeing if they can keep up this good form over the next couple of rounds.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.